Hi, I'm Oswin. I'm the solo dev behind the cozy 3D adventure platformer Shallow Pond. And I've got some updates for you regarding the free demo of Shallow Pond that you can play on Steam. And I also have an announcement to make towards the end of this video. The biggest thing about the demo are graphics settings. You can now choose high, mid and low settings. Low settings work very nicely on Steam Deck. So on Steam Deck you get 35 to 50 FPS when playing. It's capped at 50 FPS. For me that's a big step because I want to bring that game to Switch, and having it run on Steam Deck with decent performance is already a very big step into the right direction. The enemies in Shallow Pond and also in the demo are now smarter. Before they were just running towards you, it was very easy to defeat them. Now it's a bit more complicated because they will try to evade you and run away from you when you hurt them too much. They don't attack you all at once, only some of them. There's also a ranged enemy now in the demo who throws mushrooms at you, which is fun. I like it a lot. The enemies now drop a seedling when they are defeated, and you can water that seedling to a fully grown plant. All of the enemies are now plant-based. I changed the designs a bit and added leaves and mushrooms to the top of the crocodile-type ranged enemy. To me it feels more consistent this way, so maybe they are corrupted and you try to bring them back into their original shape. Little fun fact, when you spray the enemies, they get stunned, but you still have to jump onto them to defeat them. I changed the system a bit of the water spirits that you need to collect on each map. Before you were consuming them, now they gift you or reward you energy by kissing you, and then they vanish into the realm. I like that a lot more. They are also chained to the ground now to better visualize that they couldn't move. Inside the suit of Ripples there's also a water spirit, so Ripples tries to free his, her or its own kind. That's the core motivation why he tries to free them. To improve readability, Ripples is now visible behind foliage, not behind tree trunks, but behind leaves. I can also adjust it, so if I decide that in smaller bushes he shouldn't be as visible, I can still change that, but for now I think it already adds a lot to the visual quality of the game. One thing that's very dear to my heart is that now Ripples can't die in the demo. When you die, when you run out of hearts, you get a screen where you can say, alright, I'd like to proceed. And when you do, you lose 10 shells in the demo right now. In the full game I might change this, but for me it really felt wrong that he could die. The game shouldn't be super hard. I might add a second difficulty level, but the game itself should be an exploration game. And I updated the visuals of Ripples. His suit has more detail and his visor is bigger, plus added eyes. Those eyes I added, I wasn't sure about the eyes, but I put them in now, which I like a lot. One of the very latest additions is the hook on top of his head that wobbles when he moves. It doesn't really have functionality right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to add functionality. And there's smaller changes like camera tweaks for the underwater camera, added idle animations for Ripples. All the small things I updated, they really add to the value of the game. That's it for the demo. Check it out if you haven't so, or replay it to see all the additions in action. And now I have a new trailer for you and an announcement to make. Have fun!